What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and today we're going to be doing a comic book review. And but before we get into all that, I want to thank you all for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing all that beautiful YouTube stuff. It really means a lot to us here on the channel. Every little interaction helps us out. So thank you again. I hope that today is the day I earn that subscription if you have yet to subscribe. But let's get into it. We're going to be getting into Wolverine and the Infinity Watch. Now, if you remember some of the last story that we covered here about Wolverine specifically, it was the return of Wolverine. He had been encased in adamantium, people believing him to be dead, but somehow, some way, he was able to fight through all that to make it back into getting free. As he had gotten free, he tracked down the people who had did this to him and had taken care of that, while also helping a woman being reunited with her son, as the same people who did this to Wolverine had taken her son, and Wolverine coming back, being the badass he is, he's back, baby. He's back, baby. But we have him coming back. This is the first story as a continuation from there. It's pretty much going to be him, and something to do with the Infinity Stones, gems, whatever it is, the Infinity Kitchen Gauntlet set, whatever it is, we're going to find out. We're going to tell you that this is written by Jerry Dugan, artist is Andy McDonald, and the colorist is Jordi Belair. But as I said, we see Wolverine coming back, thinking about all the ways he had bit the big one, right? And that no matter what he went through, he was able to come back and still be able to help his friends. This is where we picked up with the part 5 of the Return of Wolverine. At the end, we seen him basically coming back to the Xavier Institute. When Jean opens the door, he immediately realizes what's going on. Now, the reason why he seems to be doing that to Jean is that it's really Loki. Loki is here. And you might say to yourself, what's Loki doing in an X-Men comic book? Well, if you remember, Loki was part of, I think, the man... I forget the name of the story, but he has a history. He asks Loki what he did to basically the mansion. He said that it was already there like that. So we see them kind of conversing a little bit more here about what the hell is going on. We see my memory's been so hot, but still figure I remember using some sort of magic rocks. So basically, because you didn't listen to me at the beginning of this insanity, Loki's under the assumption that Wolverine sent him there, but he didn't. It was Wolverine from the future. And look at that. That's a cool looking little bat there. Basically, what's happening is that Loki had initially gained the Infinity Stones and had basically tried to take over everything. But as Loki soon finds out that they were basically taken from him, separated out to the universe by Adam Warlock, what Adam Warlock did was he gave each stone and gem their own consciousness to choose who allows them to control them. But we also see that one of these people is this guy here who is basically is going to break out of the jail using the time stone, because that seemed to have freeze everybody, and he left. And oddly enough, that guy that broke out of prison is the one that future Wolverine tells present day Wolverine to protect. So he's the key to this story so far on who Wolverine needs to protect. And then finally realizing that there's no one really around to protect Earth. We got this bad mojo looking Skrull coming to Earth. Basically, I'm assuming he's looking for the time stone and leads to other stones that are available for the Skrulls, obviously. This is, I believe, a 4 or 5 issue limited series. I'm gonna obviously get the other issues to this story. I want to kind of see where Wolverine's story goes immediately from returning from the dead, and see how Loki plays out in the long run, whether he's going to be an ally, a villain, or somewhere in between. Loki's always looking out for his own best interests. But interesting comeback story, so to speak. Wolverine had missed a lot, I guess, in between dying and this issue. They wanted to remind you that the Nova Corps collapsed and that there was a war for the Infinity Stones and stuff. And the wedding of the year for the X-Men and stuff like that. So he had missed a lot. He's back, but as soon as he comes back, it's right to having to save the X-Men in the world again, I guess. And we'll see who else is going to get involved in this story. So far, like I said, it's Wolverine. Loki kind of was helping filling him in, but I highly doubt that Loki is going to be helping him without some sort of angle in it for him if he does come back later in the limited series. Or it could just be multiple guest stars in each issue helping him out here and there. We'll figure it out together, though. I guess, guys. I hope that a continuation of Wolverine is also entertaining you guys. I know I do a lot of Nightcrawler comic books here, and we were doing Once Upon a Time at the End of the World the last couple months too. So I hope that in the next few weeks we can enjoy this story, and after I do this story, we'll figure out which limited series to get into next or what storyline. But again, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you here at Tully Television. I hope that you guys continue to come and be entertained. Tune in, stay tuned, all that beautiful YouTube stuff. Let's continue the march to our goal of 300 subscribers. We're there. I can taste it. We're only 125 away. So come on, guys, share this. Share it with your friends, your family, anyone who you think can get a kick out of this channel. But until next time, peace, Snookums.